Alrighty guys, how's it going? I don't do much of these, but a lot of people have been asking me, what is the best penny stock in the market right now that if you want to take a higher risk on side of things, and my answer is HSDT all the way on this one. And I'll tell you guys why, as it covers up all my steps here that I like. So the three criteria that I look for is EMA 5 TD, a low K value, and a lot of volume, more volume than normal, right? But as you can look here, the last time we hit this lower Keltner channel, we had a nice pump. We're probably not going to hit this lower Keltner channel as it's slowly going down. A lot of times when you hit this is because you just go down very fast. And I would not have bought this to the down. This is what you call that dead cat bounce. I don't like those kind of plays. I like the plays that have lots of EMA 5 TD because we know it's going to touch this 5. You see how when we hit this lower Keltner again, we went to the 5 and almost the 10. We missed this EMA 10, which is nice because we can easily touch that. So if you look at the profit to these areas here, use your data and price range. Let's just say we go to the 5, right? That's a 15% gain. The 10 is your big money. That's 112%. We did that last time, right? We pumped down here and we pumped up 142%. A lot of pennies will do that in one single day. So that target of EMA 10 is an ideal target. And what I like to see is we kind of flatlined here on this KDJ. You see right here we had a 2 value. We went up a little, 260, 229, 197, now 188. We went up about 1.8%, but nothing really big for what pennies can do. I mean, 1.8% is nothing. The goal is always 10% and more, and you scale out. A lot of the times what you're going to see is a massive pump pre-market, and that's where you're going to get the big wins, where you wake up 7 in the morning, they come out with some news, and it just goes up massive, right? So HSDT, you can look at it. It is a healthcare, not the greatest companies I like to hold long term. I mean, this is a penny. I wouldn't hold long term at all. But I always tell everyone, put a max amount you want to put into this. If it goes down, that is totally fine because at least you're way under the 5. You're way under the 10. You have that EMA, that time distance. And a 1.88 on the KDJ is pretty freaking low. It's actually the lowest out of all the stocks for penny stocks right now. So this is the number one to target, in my opinion. If it gives you any type of dip, that's where you would look to get in. I would love a dip to break this new low, causing people to stop out and then get in, and then it'll probably come to that 5. But yeah, you're starting to see a consolidation pattern here. So right up in here, we're forming a base, and then this is the range you're in. We come up, come back down, acting as support. It's actually respecting it. So this is not a bad area to get in. All right. So yeah, this is my favorite penny stock. Decent volume. It's not like it's dead on the volume. And you could see there was a monster amount of volume right in here. 68 million volume, kind of declined. So this is what I'm expecting it to increase volume again. I mean, when you least expect it here, as you can see right up in here, we had 152 million volume coming up into pump this. We can easily do that again. All right, HSDT, you can look at the past. Has it ever hit this lower Keltner channel, and has it pumped up before like this? As you can see, it hasn't hit it for a very long time. Down in here, it kind of did. But you can see the difference in these kind of things, Right up in here, you see how, you hit this, and then it comes up and touches this 5. I mean, these are monster returns. You don't really see this, but that right there is a 44% return, all right? And then once it touches that EMA 5, you're done playing the stock. You have to give it around, in my opinion, around 8 to 9 days of not touching the 5. You give it that TD, it touches again, it comes up to touch the 10. And sometimes it don't do, right in here, there's no volume too. I wouldn't have played that actually. So right in here, we actually have millions of volume. So there's attention with it. And then also you got to keep in mind is we had a 1 for 15 RS. So we just recently did a reverse split. Will they do another one in the future? Absolutely. They all do the same, especially when they're under $1 like this. So we have millions of volume. This big spike had over 150 million volume. We're definitely due for the 5. We haven't touched the 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's getting to that point where it's due for the 5, and then we have a low K value. So I like to say, put a max amount you want to put in. If you want to put $1,000 in it, put $500 one day, and then if it dips one more time, put your last size in it. Whatever size you want to do. If it's $2,000, put 1,000, and then put another 1,000 on the next day. But Definitely going to make a nice little move up, in my opinion, though. I can easily see this hitting the EMA 10 in one day and giving a 100% return. That's my honest opinion. I can really see that hitting the 10. Now, hitting the 20, not so much. But 5 is going to be very short term to give you that 10% margin. If it rejects on this EMA 5 and goes down, well, make sure you take some profit off and then hold some break even. So let's say it goes up to here and you have a 32 cent average, right? EMA 5 is at 38 cents. Well, if it rejects and goes down, you better stop out of your shares, because usually what happens if it hits this 5 and rejects, it makes a new low and continues the downtrend. And then once it hits that 5, you have to wait 7 to 8 days again. So you don't want to get in again. So just keep that in mind. If it doesn't reject on the 5 and just goes right through it like this, then you just keep making money. All right. If you guys want to join the Discord, you guys are more than welcome to join. You guys are, this is going to be where I'm going to give you guys my ideas, where you can find this system, how I look to trade. Click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts, and it'll take you to this free chat landing page. Now, if you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit how to subscribe right here and hit day trade alerts. Very simple to do, very easy to do, and it's only $12 a month. Make sure you do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. If you have an Android, you will have to use your computer, or just do it through your phone's browser and not through the App Store. So it tells you everything here. Everyone should have a computer. It's easier to do it on that. And like I said, $11.99, $12 a month to get access to the highest value alerts. I am super duper picky on pennies. So when I see a penny and I do a video, it means it's one of the best pennies in my opinion to play. I mean, this meets a lot of my criteria. And I don't like making a lot of pennies because they're very risky. But because my strategy works insane on the bigger cap stocks. But yeah, when you see some of these like kind of gem plays right in here, make 100% overnight, this is the play that I think can do it. That's very safe. You never want to play it on the first big down move, as that will be that's where a lot of retail traders get in. Yeah, you can get your little dead cat bounce, and then a lot of people get stuck into this when it starts pumping. Never buy it when it pumps. You want to buy it when it's boring, which it is right now. It's not doing anything, and then one random day it shoots up 100%, and then you get out. So that's how you play it. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. $12 a month. Subscribe on your computer. And the link to the Discord is in the YouTube comments below. Let me guys know what you think about this penny stock. Let me know in the YouTube comments, and share this video out to your friends. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.